Right to go?
Okie dokies.
Let's go, Roy.
Ken, what did you make of the performance today?
Oh, look, given all things considered, it wasn't totally unexpected that we'd battle our way through a game down here against Geelong with a real full-strength Geelong against clearly a really undermanned team that we took out there. But, you know, I thought the boys hung in there as much as they possibly could for most parts of the game. Geelong had that dominant third quarter with 9 goals and, you know, outside of that, we weren't too far off probably what most people would have expected, I would have thought.
They seemed pretty keen to give Jeremy Cameron the ball at times. What did you make of that battle with Lockyer Jones?
I thought Lockyer did a pretty good job. I mean, I think Jeremy still kicked 6, but I think he got 3 maybe handovers, which are good on him. I mean, they're supporting one of their players and he's trying to get to 100. I said that last week. I'm happy to see him get to 100, not this week though. So Lockyer did his best to handle a high-class forward, one of the best that I've seen in the game.
How did he sort of respond when you said to him during the week, like, this is your role?
Oh, no, he's okay. Lockie's a great kid. He takes on any challenge we give him. He's big, and he likes big challenges. He's always has since he's been with us at the footy club. So, last time he played on Jeremy, he played a really good 3 quarters until he hurt his hamstring, and then Jeremy cashed in the last quarter. So, I think they've got some future battles to come. Hopefully, Jeremy's not playing for too much longer, though. Surely he's getting old at some stage.
Was it tactical or just the way the game worked out in the first quarter? Because I'm assuming you were pretty happy with the scoreboard,
yeah.
But not many marks at all, like 9 for the quarter.
No, they took our marks. I mean, you know, look, they're a really well-organised, well-drilled team, incredibly talented team, probably the second most experienced team in the comp. You expect that when they play you down here, they're going to make life pretty hard. We've been okay down here a couple of times, and you know, but you have to have everything in your favour when you come here to play and expect to win. You know, clearly with what I consider about 9 of our best 15 missing, that makes it hard.
When did you know about Connor?
Yesterday, when he couldn't make the plane. He was crook and really crook. So we've had a lot of that again go through. Like, if you think back to our season and summarise it a little bit, when we got ourselves going after the bye and we went to Brisbane and we lost 3 players through injury in that game. It was the first week we almost had all our best players available bar Todd Marshall. And from there on, we have just wiped the slate every week. There seems to be someone getting wiped out. So, look, they're the challenges. You know, we'll find a way though, and we'll kick ourselves back up, and we'll go again. Unlike that stand over there, we'll go again, and we'll find a way to compete, and we'll bring our best effort and energy next week. And we look forward to the opportunity to play at home.
How did you see that incident with Stuart and Wines? Stuart tried to smother the ball. Look,
I don't even buy into those. I think they're, to me, from a long way away, it was just some bloke trying to do what he should be trying to do, from what I see, and you know, I don't get involved with any of those footy decisions that players have to make. It's really hard on them. I don't think there was any intent in that.
Wines was obviously okay afterwards. He played out fine.
Ollie played very well for us. I thought Ollie was, you know, a really good leader for us out there today with a team that was full of inexperienced players.
Other injuries, Jace?
Yeah, I don't know what Jace has done. He hurt his ankle just before half-time and he went back out and it was actually okay, but then he had another little incident where he felt a bit of a click. So knowing our luck, he'll be in for surgery on Monday. I hope that's not the case. He's been really good for us. So, but, you know, it's, you know, the battle of attrition happens when you play AFL football, and we're in that battle right now.
And Joe Richards had the shoulder strap race.
Yeah, he got a whack in his shoulder in the first quarter, which needed some attention, and to his credit, he manfully battled on and played pretty well, because even though he hasn't played a lot of AFL football, he's one of our more experienced players when it comes to age. You know, at 25, he's pretty valuable for us this year. He's been one of the highlights for us. You know, when you look through that, and Georgiadis again, there's some good stuff that's happened for us this year. Even today, when you see that game today, and you see Whitlock and Berry play as first-year players, you know, that's only going to help them grow, and it's going to help them into their pre-season. It's going to make them better and make our footy club better next year. And you know, I have no doubt and have great confidence, as bad as the back end of the year's starting to feel like for us, that there is a you know, a bit of a rainbow up there. There's something at the end of that will be okay. And you know, when the team moves forward next year, they'll be all right.
You can feel that when Berry kicks that goal. I mean, that was pretty.
Yeah, I love him as a player. I think he's a great young player who's a good pick, and you know, he's had to come in at a pretty challenging time at Port Adelaide. He had to come in the last few years when we were winning a lot more footy and playing a lot better football with more experience. He probably even has a better impact in his first year. But look, if you're looking for positives and you're a Port supporter, you've got to look at those things and look at the, you know, those types of things that are coming out of this year. It hasn't been the greatest year, clearly, but there has been some clear positives and some opportunities for us to grow and develop as a footy club. All good. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Ken.